Hello everyone and welcome to Cybervie. In today's video, we are going to learn about ethical hacking in a very simple and easy way. We are going to cover following topics in a video like what is ethical hacking, role of an ethical hacker, ethical hacking tools and technique. So let's start the video. First, let's understand who are hackers and their types. A hacker is someone who is very skilled at finding ways to get into computer systems that are normally protected. They know how to find and use weak spots in network, websites, and applications. But that's the important part. Not all hackers are bad. It's a very important point that many people don't understand. The word hacker doesn't automatically means criminal. Let's see types of hacker: white hat hacker, black hat hacker, and gray hat hackers. First, let's see what is white hat hackers. The good guy. They are the heroes of the internet world. They work legally and always ask for permission before testing any system. Their goal is to help companies protect their customer data and make systems safer for everyone. Next is black hat hacker, the bad guys. These are the real cyber criminals. They break into systems without permission to steal money, personal information, or cause damage. They install viruses, steal credit card numbers, sometimes look people's computers and demand money to unlock them. Next is grey hat hackers, the in between. These hackers are a bit confusing. They might break into systems without asking permission first, but they don't want to cause harm. They often tell companies about security problems they find. However, this is still not completely right because they don't ask for permission first. Let's see why do we need hackers? What are the key reasons? The first is proactive defense. It's always better to find problems before they become disaster. Ethical hackers find and fix security holes before criminals can use them. It's like fixing a small crack in your wall before it's digging a hole. Next reason is cost prevention. When company gets hacked, they can lose millions of rupees. Customer lost trust and it takes years to recover. It's much cheaper to hire ethical hacker to prevent this from happening in the first place. Next reason is regulatory compliance. In India, banks and other companies have to follow strict government rules about protecting customer data. Ethical hackers help them to meet these legal requirements. The next reason is trust building. When customers know that their bank or favorite shopping website regularly test its security, they feel more confident about using those services. A very important reason is national security. As India becomes more digital with initiatives like Digital India, protecting our country's computer systems become as important as protecting our physical borders. Now let's see what we want to protect. First is personal data. Your Aadhaar numbers, bank account details, multi records, family photos, private messages. Imagine like if criminals got access to all of this personal information, it will become disaster for us. In business assets, companies have valuable secrets like business plans, customer lists, financial information, and trade secrets that competitors would love to steal. Next is digital infrastructure. Our power grids, traffic light system, hospital equipment, and other government databases all runs on computers. If this gets hacked, it could affect millions of people's daily lives. Now let's see who are ethical hackers, pen testers, web pen testers. They are not just hackers, they are protectors. There's something important to understand. Ethical hackers are not just people who learned hacking from movies or YouTube videos. They are certified cybersecurity professionals who went through proper training and education. They are trained in something called offensive security, which means they learn how to attack systems. But there's a twist. They use these attacking skills for defensive purpose. It's like training a soldier to fight, but using that training to protect people, not harm them. And what makes them ethical? Legally authorized. This is most important point. Ethical hackers always have written permission before they touch any system. They sign legal documents that clearly state what they can and not do. No ethical hackers ever works without proper authorization. Strict ethical codes and NDA agreements. They follow strict professional rules like doctors follow medical ethics. They also sign NDA, which is stand for non-disclosure agreements, which means they promises to keep all company secret completely confidential. Think like black hats work for white hats. This is like a mission. This is what makes them so effective. They study the same techniques that cyber criminals use. They understand how cyber attacks works, but they use this knowledge to protect and defend, not to harm or steal anybody's information or personal data. Now let's see tools and techniques that hackers use. Ethical hackers use different types of specialized tools like mechanical has different tools for different car problems. First is information gathering tools. This helps to collect public information about companies and systems without directly interacting them. Second is vulnerability scanners. This automatically scans systems to find common security problems like having an X-ray machine that quickly finds broken bones. Next are exploitation frameworks. This test if the security problem found can actually be used by attackers. Next is network analysis tools. These watch network traffic to spot unusual or suspicious activities. Next is a specialized operating system. The most famous is Kali Linux. It's like a special computer system that comes with over 600 plus security tools already installed. They use 5 phases of hacking methodology. Typical hackers follow a systematic 5-step process, which is reconnaissance, scanning, gaining access, maintaining access, and covering tracks. Let's say them in detail. Like phase 1, reconnaissance. This means collecting publicly available information about the target without directly interacting with their system, like doing research about company before applying for a job there. Here tools used are Google Docking, which is a special Google search techniques. Another one is Multigo, which create visual maps of connections. Social media intelligence, checking companies' social media and look for useful informations. Next one is Shodan, the search engine for internet devices, IoT devices. And why it becomes necessary? You need to understand what you are testing before you can test it properly. This phase helps plan the next step and identify potential weak point. Phase 2 is scanning. Now we actively probe the target system to find what companies are online, what ports are open, and what services are running. It's like knocking on different doors to see which ones are unlocked. Here, tools use Nmap, the most famous tool for network mapping. Second one is OpenVAS and Nessus. These are the vulnerability scanners, operational vulnerability scanner used by companies worldwide. And why it becomes necessary? This phase reveal all the possible endpoints and security weakness that need to be tested in next phase. Continuing to phase 3, gaining access. Using the vulnerabilities found in the previous phase, ethical hackers now try to actually break into the system, but safely and with permission. Here, tools used are Metasploit framework, the most powerful exploitation tool, Burp Suite, specialized for testing website, web app, and John the Ripper for password cracking. Also, Hydra we can use. And why this phase is necessary? Like finding a vulnerability is one thing, but proving it can actually be exploited is more important. It shows the real world risk to the organization. Fourth phase is maintaining access. This tests whether an attacker could establish permanent access and stay hidden in system for a long time. It's like checking if someone could hide in your house for weeks without you noticing. Here the tools used are Netcat, the networking tool, custom backdoors, rootkits. Like rootkits are like hidden software and remote access trojans for remote controls. And why this phase becomes necessary? Like many real attacks aren't one-time events. Criminals often try to stay hidden for months, slowly stealing data. Space test how well the system can detect such long-term intrusions. Last phase is covering tracks. This tests whether the hacking activities can be detected by security monitoring systems. It's like cleaning up after yourself to see if anyone can tell you were there. Tools used are log cleaner, which remove activity traces, file wipers, completely delete files, anti-forensics tools, make investigations difficult, and system restore utilities to undo changes. Like why it's necessary? Like good security systems should be able to detect what they have been hacked and understand what happened. This phase tests how good the monitoring and response capabilities are. Every organizations need ethical hackers to stay ahead of cyber threats. The combination of technical skill, proper tools, and storing ethics creates powerful defense against cybercrime. The future of cybersecurity depends on ethical hackers like the ones you could become. Thank you. That's all for today's introduction to ethical hacking. If you found this helpful, please like and subscribe to Cybervie for more cybersecurity content. Thank you.